Good morning. This is McDonald Worley, Attorneys at Law. Today we're going to be discussing the transvaginal mesh lawsuit information and whether or not the FDA has failed to protect women. What is transvaginal mesh? Transvaginal mesh is a net-like implant used to treat pelvic organ prolapse and stress urinary incontinence in women. POP occurs when the tissue and muscles of the pelvic floor no longer support the pelvic organs, resulting in the drop or prolapse of the pelvic organs from their normal position. Surgical mesh complications. Some of the documented surgical mesh side effects include excessive bleeding, chronic back pain, bloating, pain during intercourse, urinary problems, and these side effects can be an indication of mesh erosion, infection, or organ perforation. So what's the record of the FDA with this product? In 1996, transvaginal mesh products were first cleared by the FDA, the first by Boston Scientific called Protogen Vaginal Sling. According to the American Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology, they were quoted as saying these products have a higher than expected rate of vaginal erosion and dehiscence and did not appear to function as intended. The initial device was later recalled in 1999 by Boston Scientific, but related products from other manufacturers were still being used. In 2014, the FDA issued a proposal to address risks associated with surgical mesh for transvaginal repair of pelvic organ prolapse. 2016, the FDA reclassified these devices from Class 2 to Class 3. What do additional studies have to say? Quote, the study Complication and Reoperation rates after apical prolapse surgical repair had the concluded that the rate of complications requiring reoperation and the total reoperation rate was highest for vaginal mesh kits despite a lower reoperation rate for prolapse recurrence and shorter overall follow-up. And two additional studies, the mesh-related infections after pelvic organ prolapse repair surgery and vaginal mesh for prolapse, a randomized controlled trial, concluded at 3 months there is a high vaginal mesh erosion rate of 15.6% with no difference in overall objective and subjective cure rates. This study questions the value of additive synthetic polypropylene mesh for vaginal prolapse repairs. And then the verdicts and settlements. A history of the verdicts and settlements include plaintiff Deborah Barba's verdict of $100 million against Boston Scientific for its Pinnacle and Advantage Fit mesh products for injuries suffered. Plaintiff Colleen Perry won a verdict of $5.7 million against Johnson & Johnson's Ethicon brand over its Abrivo sling mesh product. And plaintiff Martha Salazar won a verdict of $73.4 million against Boston Scientific for injuries. And that's just to name a few of the litigants. An increasing number of lawsuit claims are being filed every day. If you suffered complications, share what happened with a top product liability attorney. If you have suffered complications or injuries resulting from a mesh implant, contact us immediately to get more information about your legal rights. You can claim your free legal case review at www.mcdonaldworley.com. You need a legal representation focused on your recovery. Don't let the suffering you have endured go unanswered. We can help you to understand which legal options are best for you and your family and help you recover the compensation you deserve.